Hello, my beautiful hammerhead, and Happy New Year! Oh, it's been so long. Finally, I have a PC that works. I have new recording stuff. No, it's not new recording stuff. Okay, let's go back a little bit. I'm totally not in the mindset of recording back again because it's been a while. I still use OBS and Streamlabs to record and everything like that, but I changed a lot of stuff. I now have a new editing program, which is going to be a little bit weird, but okay, yeah, I'm back. And as you might see in the background, I also used the time to clean up a little bit and, well, to get at least my Conquest stuff here, my Age of Sigmar stuff here, 40k and Horus Heresy here a little bit. Ignore this. This is still work in progress, but yeah, we're going back into stuff again. Oh, and I also have a new 4K camera for recording painting, live streams, books. Especially books is going to be really interesting because this is not a regular camera. It's a document camera. It was cheap. I already experimented with it a little bit. It works really well, and it's not that enormous that it obscures my vision, so I can still have it in front of me and you see what I see while painting or, you know, books and such. Speaking about books, as of late I really haven't read or listened to Black Library, as the point where I stopped doing Black Library reviews, I was like, oh no, I'm not going to listen or read that because my old PC was not able to record anymore. I'm going to lose all that progress. And now I'm in the mindset of archive panic because I missed so much in the last 3 or 4 months of Black Library. And I know why people don't want to get into the, well, Black Library stuff, or just want the really pieces of cake that are enormous, that are the Siege of Terras, that are the Indrasters, and yeah, well, all the best novels out there. But there is also lore sprinkled here and there, which is always amazing, but it's just too much. So I'm going to have to still think about how I'm going to do this. And yeah, well, the easiest thing is going to be I'm doing all the Age of Sigmar stuff first, because Age of Sigmar is still my favorite Games Workshop franchise, IP, thingy, game, lore, everything. And then I'm going to go a little bit into the 40k stuff again. But also Conquest, because Conquest has amazing lore. The miniatures are awesome. The old ones have problems, but this is a topic for another day. And they are enormous. Just look at that giant. And the pricing of the majority of the models is really good. As there is only one model that is upcoming, which I really hope that is a typo. It's a chariot for the city-states, the steampunk Greeks, which is at 70 euros, which seems like a lot. So I hope that it is a typo, because before it was revealed how much it costs, I joked with a friend that it's going to be 40 euros. And on the numpad, the 7 and the 4 are just beside one another. So yeah, I really hope that, as I've said, this is a typo. Because for a unit that it's probably going to be a big model. So yeah, but still 70 euros for a 90-point model in a 2000-point game this seems like a lot. But yeah, the rest of Conquest pricing, or rather the Parabellum games, First Blood and Last Argument of Kings, is really well made. But yeah, there I'm going to go into lore and models. As you can see, I used the time where I did not record, did not read Black Library or anything. I listened to every podcast I missed over the last months where I was not at the top of my health, where I was still struggling with my mental health and so on. And just to phase out, listen to podcasts and so on was really, really good for me. This here on this shelf is my main army for Conquest, the Old Dominion, the Undead Romans, which is awesome. The dark spots here are dreadnought-sized bone golems. So the old dreadnoughts, the firstborn dreadnoughts. And this pack costs 60 euros, of course, in your local, friendly local game store. It's going to be less, but just so that you know how much the pricing varies. Then I have here city-states and Nords. City-states are the steampunk Greeks, and Nords are, well, the Vikings with giants and stuff, which is awesome. I did build my whole Stormcasts of Age of Sigmar for from the Dominion box. I did build my last 2022's Ozark Bone Reapers Christmas box, one of the two I have. And what else did I do? I did something else. I kind of forgot what else I built. Oh yeah, I still haven't built my Flesh Eater Cuties and my Cities of Sigmar. I also have to do this. I'm just going to finish up the last 2 units for my Nords army in Conquest. Then I'm going to either Cities of Sigmar or Flesh Eater Cuties, as I've said. Something else. Oh yeah, I still have more Stormcasts, which I have to do. Yeah, I was really productive in the hobby space. Oh, and I also have now this here, which is just hobby products where I don't know where to put them, just like pigments, my painting handles, aka Interactive's puddles, a limited model. Then I found this. This is something I'm going to show you in a live stream, maybe tomorrow or something like that. I still don't know when I can come back 100% because right now a lot of stuff happens. I'm in a game jam. As of right now, I haven't done a lot for the game, which is due on Friday this week, so the 25th? 26th. And I'm doing the sound and music for the game, but I still have to see what the game... well, I know how the game looks like. I'm also writing a little bit of the story here and there, so I'm a little bit packed there. But that's not going to stop me for hobby. I also found this amazing piece. This was dusty. You saw the dust flake fall off. I found this in the basement. There's still more. I shouldn't move this until I have cleaned it. Those were 2 dice for the 25th birthday of Warhammer Fantasy Battles. Metal dice, a little bit of silver in it, Really, really awesome. It was really expensive. Then I found my old, oh, this is also something I'm going to show you in the live stream, old limited stuff. And what was this? Oh, also dice again. Really nice with the Imperial Eagle on it, the Aquila. And other stuff which I was searching for these. I was looking everywhere. My Dark Elf dice. There are 30 of them in here. There is a really funny story behind this. And so many other things because I was in my basement a lot. This is an old basing set. The light is really so with brass edge stuff and so on. What else? Yeah, a lot of stuff. Also, I did forget that I have the dice from Malign Portents. I still have my Lumineth dice, which I found. And I don't know, there is still a lot of more stuff. I still have a cardboard box here beside me, which I have to crack open and look inside what's in there. And I sold a lot on eBay over the last couple of weeks, which was mainly 40k. Because now comes the crux of the video. I'm losing my love for 40k a little bit. Not the lore, the game. And a little bit for the models. I sold every Space Marine I have. Some of them I gifted to a friend of mine. I sold my Eldari, my Craftworld Eldari. I sold my Tau. I sold my Tyranids. I sold my Necrons. I sold... I did sell... sold? Yeah, that's right. I sold... what else? I did sell almost everything. The only things I kept are some of the limit... Oh, I sold my Adeptas Auroritas. Every single piece of those. And yeah, a lot of my Space Marines. The only thing I've kept is some character models, which I'm never going to sell because I love them dearly. Like the old metal Manius Kalga. The not the very first. The very first was the one sitting on his throne, where the bionic eye was also on the other side, and which just looked like a big potty. And the second one, where he has his fist up and is pumping the air like, yeah, come on, kill Tyranids. And then I kept Uriel Ventris, which is here behind my mega dice. And Mephiston Kalgar, the new one. And yeah, just some special models which I kept. I kept my Custodes because I'm going to focus on just one army. Of course, there are going to be Sisters of Silence in there because I really like Sisters of Silence. In the lore, in the game, I don't know what to say about the game for Sisters of Silence. And yeah, the only Grey Knight I've kept is Castellan Garen Crow, because he's upscaled, he's an amazing model, and this just tells me that I really love to paint metal. Because Stormcasts, I'm going to paint them in the Hammers of Sigmar, in the gold one, Custodes in gold, and Grey Knights in silver. That says a lot about me and what I like in painting. Revelations are being made. Damn, that's a toughie. But in Age of Sigmar, I kept almost everything. The only thing I've sold in Age of Sigmar are my Oroks. The only Orok I've kept is the Warhammer Plus one. So the something neck chopper, the one who has his axe in front of him. Because I like that model, but everything else is gone. So I have kept almost everything from Order, which I had. What is the one thing I don't have in Order? I can't even say what I don't have in the faction of Order. I kept my Zinj army, I kept my Slaves to Darkness, which are also right here, 5 of the Riders, which I still have to prime. I kept every Death faction. So, yeah, but you can't believe how much space I now have. In my display case right beside me here, which you can't see, then yeah, I finally have a little bit of space here, as you can see. And yeah, I also cleaned my table of stuff, which for about 2 weeks is not flooded with stuff, which is awesome, which I really do like, because slowly but surely I have a system in all of this. I cleaned out this organization thingy, as I have sold almost everything 40k. And now I can put every piece of bits in there which I have. And if you're wondering what this is a small rose of The Little Prince. A very, very cute story. I do recommend that you read it. I just had to put it there because it's cute. And yeah, as I've said, in the upcoming days, I'm still a little bit preoccupied with the game jam. I forgot what the name of the game jam is, but not important right now. But yeah, I'm also going back to the Dawnbringer Crusade, which is now so these 2 books are still in the wrapping, so I haven't read them as of yet. I haven't watched anything about the Dawnbringer campaign. I will have to go back to my first videos about the Dawnbringer Crusade and to just recap, go to the short stories. I'm not going to narrate the short stories, I'm just going to read them in the order they came between book 1 and 2, review book 2 and the story, short stories of between book 2 and 3, review those, then book 3, and then every short story before book 4 comes out. Yes. So, I know there is a lot that happened over the last few months with Games Workshop. The problem with the scalpers, and I don't know what else anymore. There was so much that I missed talking about to you guys. But slowly but surely I'm back, and I kind of forgot what I wanted to say. But yeah, I'm really, really happy that I'm back, and that I can do stuff again. And yeah, I'm also prepared for live streams, as I've said. I can show you a little teaser here. It's not loading in. Now it's loading in. So this is a live subscriber count. So whenever someone subscribes, this will change immediately without me having any kind of input whatsoever. This is this I have to do myself. The YouTube goals for 350 subscribers. And yeah, it's just a little bit of fun in the background for me. I also figured out how the music in the background during the live streams as soon as I change the camera or anything like that is not going to reset to the beginning, and so on and so on. There was a lot of stuff I had to figure out. And I hate Windows 11. It's so bad. I don't know why we have to deal with it. It's annoying. But yeah, should also hydrate. I'm not used to talk that much anymore. I really feel my mouth drying up. Yeah, I know I'm a little bit incoherent. I'm sorry about that, but I'm just so happy. I'm not going to edit this, by the way. I'm just going to cut the beginning and the end. And yes, next week on Saturday, there's going to be The End and the Death Volume 3. So I'm just going to plow through that storyline, cry just like the end of The End and the Death Volume 2, because it was just so emotionally devastating and taxing. I couldn't anymore. It was just too much. And I'm expecting the same thing for well, Volume 3, which is going to be nicely filling that hole here. I just hope that it's not going to be too thick, because then I have no space on that shelf for the third book. Oh yeah, my hopes for the Black Library, that we're finally going to, well, go further in the storyline, which is also a thing that made me lose a little bit my love for 40k, because the story is so slow. The game, the rules move faster than the lore. The 3-year cycle for the games is too fast. 4 years, that would be nice. In Age of Sigmar, every year could be a new realm introduced, so that we do not have to wait. We had Akshi, we had Shaiish. Now we are in not Gairan, we are in Gur. Now we are going probably to Ulgu. So we have 4 realms right now. In summer there are going to be 4 realms. We should not wait another 12 years to go back full circle. The realms shouldn't do anything for the rules whatsoever. It just should be an aesthetic choice for new terrain and so on, so then we could cycle every once in a while with the terrain, bring back old terrain and so on. So if you've missed it, just wait and it will be back. Yeah, stuff like that. And yeah, the rules move faster than the lore. I do not like that. Because in 40k there are so many books. If you miss one, you're probably losing some lore here, but it's not that much, but it's crucial. Somehow, I don't know. I'm on a tangent right now. I should stop. Yes, thank you so much for watching and sticking with me. It really means a lot to me. As I've said, this week's going to be slow. I'm probably going to make a stream where I'm opening some limited stuff, or just found some limited stuff from back then which has really nice stories about it, like the Dark Elf dice I found, or my founders exclusive for Conquest, which I do have a couple of, and some old Forge World stuff I found which is not available anymore, which is also very funny. But yeah, I will have to wait and see when I'm going to do this. Just keep a lookout on the channel, because I'm going to schedule it. And I hope that it will work now with Streamlabs. But yeah, I'm on a tangent. I'm sorry. I'm just so happy to be back. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section down below. I want to talk to you again. I really missed this. I missed this so much, and I have so much more to tell you. A lot of stuff happened. And a lot of decisions I still have to make in the future, which I need a little bit of input from you, which is really important. Oh, and there is apparently a new feature on YouTube. When I say subscribe, the button down there should glow up, sparkle, I don't know, fireworks come out of its ass. I really have no idea what happens. So, but subscribe? Did something happen? I don't know. I can't see because I subscribe to every channel I'm watching, and I do press like on all the videos I'm watching. So I can't see those features if this is real. But yeah, have a great day, my friend. Stay fantastic. Stay hydrated. And I will see you in the next video or live stream. Bye. Bye. It's just Coco. Don't worry. Bye.